Stream mode. There we go. And let's jump in. Alright, not our creative mode, not our regular mode. We're going into hard mode, because it's hard mode time. Kinda forgot where we left off. It's been a minute, so let's load in and see where we're at. I think we're trying to get ready to get the mine going. I think that's our plan here. We're on day 15. Dangerous Wish is active. Fletch wants to tell us we got a new hunting license, and we got some money to collect here. From our traps. Let's see, we got a little bit of rain. Let's go pay off the town debt. Yeah, we can afford to pay that off. So we're gonna pay that off thanks to some trapping. Which means we can now get another visitor, I think. Let's apply. And since we talked to Fletch, we're gonna have to go ahead and do her daily. Yeah, we can get the mine. Excellent. So we'll get that. 250,000 is gonna take a minute, but that's okay. Let's do it. Okay, thanks, Fletch. Now that we've done that, let's go ahead though and also talk to her about what her daily task is, because I gotta remember all the rules for hard mode here. We need to make sure we're getting everything good to go. So, let's chat. Got a job for me. A gumleaf grasshopper. We'll go find her one. That's no big deal. Now, do we have... We don't have that on us there. Okay, the other thing I know that we need to do is actually put the pieces in for the museum, and we need to connect the museum. So we're gonna do that today too. That's part of my own personal hard mode rules. While we're chatting, let's walk over and look and see... Are all the fruit trees in, or just some? We're still waiting on bananas and limes. Okay, so the first apple's done. Interesting. So we'll give those another day or two to catch up. Alright, so today's task. We know we got to do our dailies. So planks, walk around and cook a meat. That won't be a problem. We'll do a plank right now, just right quick, get that done. How many do we need? Just 6 planks? Alright. I think we can manage that. We gotta clean out our inventory too, because man, we're carrying a lot of stuff. Then we gotta build our road, because that's part of the personal challenge. And we gotta go catch a grasshopper for Fletch here. But yeah, we are now officially in hard mode, so that's all working out good. You know, actually, Gumwood, not my favorite path, but we can do it. Hey, Tango Kilo, how's it going? Welcome. We do need to also figure out what we need to get this museum going. So let's go ahead real quick and get the material list. Alright, we can put some of that in. We're gonna need more gum wood than we have right now. Alright, we can make all that though. That's easy enough. How's it going, Tango Kilo? Welcome to the stream. I'm back in hard mode. It's been a minute. It's been a busy week or two. Had a ton of work, and now things are finally, the semester is quote-unquote normal now, and so it's very exciting. Alright, we're gonna put that away. You know, let's get that grasshopper that we need to get Fletch, because otherwise she's gonna be real grumpy. Well, I'm glad you're catching me live too. Thanks for being here. Alright, so what a gum leaf. I have no idea which one a gum leaf is, so we'll just see what we can find. She said the plains, eh? Where's my nearest plains? That's all, and that's bushlands. Desert. Is plains bushlands, or are they something tropics? It must be... Oh, plains are way out there. Golly. Alright, well, I guess we're going for a hike. You know what? I have all these traps on me. I do have to check the board, too, so before we leave, let's just make sure I don't have any, like, go hunt an alpha or anything. Alright, jackaroo. I have to capture 1 jackaroo today. I've already done that one, so technically it's done. I don't have the camera yet, so I don't have to accept that one. But jackaroo, we do need to catch one. So, let's get that over with. What we'll do is we'll... And if I hit them with a regular spear, they'll fight me, I think. So we're going to put these down here. And then we're going to try to hit one. Now, that should make him angry, I thought. Yeah, there we go. Come on. Come on. Ow, I forgot Danger Swish, so they can actually hurt me. Man. Alright, let's pick these traps up. So we have it ready to go. We'll hit it once more, and then hopefully we can catch the dang thing. Oh good, we got our walking thing done. No, come back here. You're supposed to fight me. Some of these tasks are a little wild to get done. And as we know, jackers are a pain to capture. No. Alright, well you know what? Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna kill this one, because I gotta cook meat anyway. Yeah, so we'll go get a meat cooking. We'll let that dog chase the frog, whatever it's doing. There you go, you hunt. We'll get the meats cooking. And we'll go try to capture this guy. Now, if I stab you, will you get grumpy at me? Got it. Excellent. That's all we need to do. I just need to catch one, just to honor the daily board. I thought I had a trap. Oh, it's all over here. If this gator wants to follow me, I wouldn't mind. Because I could trap him, but he's oblivious. So we're gonna ignore him. Alright. Let's go get this done, because this is part of our board tasks. I'm not entirely sure with hard mode. You know, once you do it, you just have to do it each day it's active on the board. You have to do it just the first day it shows up. So far, I've been doing it each day it's active, but maybe we'll put it to a vote at some point if it becomes annoying. Jackaroos are just annoying. But, job done. Alright. Now we gotta go find that... I don't have any good food. I mean, I'm being a little cavalier with my health on hard mode. Let's go get some food. And then we need to go find that grasshopper for Fletch. You know what? There's a gator here. Does he want to come for some... I could take some money. But if I get bit, I might die. Is he tired? Okay. I just want to hurt him enough that he stays in his trap. Oh god. He's not gonna stay, so we're gonna throw him. Yeah, he's gonna be grumpy about it still. Ooh! Whoa, man! I'm making choices here, y'all. Still not... Oh gosh, that broke a lot faster than I thought it would. That's alright though, we're gonna get him now. Or I'm gonna throw him in the water by accident. Oh man. Okay, one more time. 14th time's the charm. 14th time's the charm. Yeah, well, I was using the regular spear, that's true. I should not have been. Come on. Why did I throw it 80,000 feet? I'm not that Hulk. Alright, this is just being dumb now. This is dumb, is what this is. Let's just put it automatically where he'll go. There. Go away. Come on, buddy. Come on. One of these will work. There we go. Yikes. I'm rusty. I haven't played in a few days. What can I say? Lol, fun. Right now I still have all 5 of my lives, and I'm not gonna blow it over me being dumb with a flippin' alligator. Alright, I'm hoping this rain stops at noon. Let's go ahead, though, and walk our way back. Get some food. You know, it's such a mind switch when you have to care about lives. Because I have been playing just on my own, just on my Steam Deck, and not caring about a thing, but when you have to, you really have to remind yourself. Alright, what do we have cooked that's good to go? And also, while we're over here, do we have enough stone to start making all this cement we need? Yes. We're gonna do a lot of grinding, though, to get there. We'll get some nails. Oh, good, we have... Oh, we need more nails. But we can cook that. Actually, we'll cook the plates. You've been on Peaceful for so long. Yeah, I mean, I've never played like a Peaceful Wish. I don't think. I mean, I'm sure I've turned it on at some point. I must have, but... Right, we got some steak. I think we're just gonna make some meat on a stick. Yeah, let's make 2 of those right quick. And there we go, we got our sunlight back. Daystar burns, my gosh. Let's go ahead and pop a meat on the stick right now, just to have a little extra defense and heal up the mistakes that were made earlier. And I think I have some gator meat. Yeah, croco skewer. We're gonna have, they only last 15 minutes. When we leave town, we'll take that. I do want to keep getting the cement going. So that was done. We can't do the photo booth yet. Darn. And just a photo with, okay. Because I was also realizing, I hope they don't last for like photos together, because if they're far apart, I'm not moving houses to, you know, to get them living together, or photo together. All right, let's get that done. Beautiful. Plenty of nails. Cement is a cooking. What else do we need? We need more palm trees and more gum logs. So we'll get the gum logs going. And I think I have palm wood ready to go. Okay, so we can get 2 logs out, 3 logs out for every concrete, 4 logs for every concrete. Might as well just cut this all while we're here, right? Alright, so we're almost good on the gum wood. We are almost good on cement, so we're in good shape. The museum will be here in 2 days, which is great. And lovely. Alright, let us pick up our, hopefully our palm wood. Oh, we're out of palm wood. That is a, oh no, we have right here, palm wood logs. Okay, we're good. We're golden. Nice. And I put my nails away because I hit the wrong button. Okay, so we got some food. We got all the stuff we need. I need to start working on roads though too. So if you haven't seen, I have my own rules for hard mode. Here they are. Hard mode was created, of course, by AJ. Following most of the rules, the one change I made is I only do people's tasks if I talk to them that day. But then I also have some building rules, and everything has to be on a platform or on a foundation, and everything has to be connected by paths, and so I need to work on that now. Okay, so we can go ahead and put our materials in here, and that will get us our museum going. Lovely. Let us go find this cursed grasshopper. And she wants... what exactly? She wants... so I already did that. She wants a gum leaf grasshopper. Alright. And we left town, so we are going to eat a croco skewer just to have a little extra room for some life there. You know, just to be safe. Now we gotta walk all the way over Creation to get her this croco skewer. We'll go back via our hunting grounds because we have so many things to trap up there. So we are gonna end up there eventually. But that'll be on our way back to town. And really, I don't know that we have any like major goals. We have to. Oh, that's not the gum leaf, right? That's just a different one. Oh no, good. We're done. So we actually don't have to go all the way out there. Lovely. Well, in that case, let's figure out where we're going to put the mine. Because that is actually more important to me right now, is I want to get the mine going. Now, this time around, I am going to do some... I want the mine to be terraformed, and that's a building that's not a real building. I'm not going to put a foundation down for the mine, because it's like a tent into the ground. But I kind of want it in a place that has ore. So I want it near an ore patch. And I don't know, like on my normal world, I have the mine behind the museum, and I dug it into the ground, so it's like a basement entrance or a loading dock. This time I think we're gonna go a little different and decorate it more appropriately. But I want it near an ore field, and I thought there was one. There's one really close to the base. That feels not right. So let's see if we can find a good ore patch relatively close where we can put this mine down. I wouldn't mind the mine being across the water, so we could build a bridge. I do like it also near these doggy spawn points. They're kind of fun. But I'm really hoping we get like an ore field where it kind of makes sense to throw it down. Then I still want to dig it into the ground a bit and make like staircases down to it. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna walk around this area, see if we find any good patches of ore, and we'll go from there. We will of course pop any active barrels we see, because we need all this stuff. What I don't need? I don't need that. I don't need a feather. I've never once needed a feather. I have never built the bow. Okay, here's an ore. Okay. Here's the ore. This isn't bad. This is not bad. So maybe we build the mine here and we dig down in here a bit. Let's see how big this is that we have to worry about. Okay, so it's just a 3x3. So we're gonna have to dig a 4x3 for sure. Probably 5x3 I think is what our goal is gonna be. So let's start terraforming. We are gonna break that shovel, and that's okay. I've been waiting to break it. It'll give me a little more room in my inventory anyway. So if I'm here, this is on my rock, and then I decide, oh, I'm gonna dig my mine here. And I'm gonna need a place to stack this. Where can I just shove? Oh, you know what? I need a cooked banana. You're like, what do you need a cooked banana for? I need a cooked banana to not, to destroy... Oh, let's mark where we're gonna put our mine, first of all, so we don't have to play this game again. We'll come back here. We are gonna be burying our mine here. Is it too far away? Nah. I think we'll actually set up a little camp there, too. We'll put a campfire and a sleeping bag, so days we know the next day we want to go mining, we'll just go mining. Oh yeah, there's no more ore patch here. Okay. This is closer. Do we want to just do it over here? Oh, and there's the doggos. No, I like where we were. We'll build a double bridge to get to it. Okay, so now we have an idea. I need a cooked banana. And you're like, what do you need a cooked banana for? Well, I need a cooked banana because a cooked banana destroys dirt. Why does a cooked banana destroy dirt? I don't know. But if you shovel dirt over it, it goes away. Assuming that hasn't been fixed in the patch notes, and I'm hopeful it hasn't. I also want to see, is there any food that helps me with, like, digging? Or do I have any early stamina food? Not really. Alright, let's grab a banana. My goodness. Let's tidy up. Okay, let's put all this away, because that's where that all goes. These seeds do not go here. That's wrong. Seeds go over in the seed drawer. Let's give Fletch her grasshopper, so that way we don't forget to do that later. Alright, this is for you. What did you give me? Pontoon bridge is huge! That's awesome! Alright, thanks Fletch. That's a great recipe to get early on. We're not gonna make it yet, but very, very happy if that is a recipe. Alright, we're shoving stuff away. We have all of our springs on us for some reason. That makes no sense. For now, we're putting building stuff in there. We're just tidying, right? I'm gonna keep all the traps on me. There's a non-zero chance we do some more trapping in a bit, but let's get this banana cooking now. Okay. So we just need one. Now we'll park it in here because it'll cook faster. Yeah, and so it's really great because if you drop a shovel full of dirt on a banana, a cooked banana, it's destroyed. Again, I'm assuming this hasn't been patched out. We'll go test that now. Once that museum's built, though, we do have to do infrastructure, so we're getting close. I think 2 days, and we'll have to put a path down connecting the museum to John's shop. And again, it can be any path to start off with, but at some point we're going to want to decorate and pick a nice one. That's going to be important. Alright, cool. So we have a mining patch here. See, I kind of dig this. This means, you know, we'll figure out our bridge and our paths. We pass both mining paths, so you know, you come get your rocks, and still we'll drop our banana. And see, dirt goes away. And don't mind the shovel breaking. I'm fine with that. It's planned. There it goes. So if you're digging out and you don't have, you know, electric tools yet, the cooked banana, super helpful way just to get rid of dirt, not have to have a wheelbarrow or the likes. I think we're gonna go, let's see, I want to dig maybe 4 down. So we're gonna have to back up a bit. Actually, we're gonna dig all the way to that wall there, that back wall. And that way we have plenty of room to dig our staircase down to our mine elevator. Because I like the idea that the mine elevator is going to be in the ground, pretty submerged, you know. All right, we'll get that going. But yeah, so Dinkum Hardemode is we're making progress. We've done our dailies, we've done our bulletin board. I will have to build another bulletin board out here by the mines, because if this is going to be a place I'm camping, I'll still have to wake up every morning and check that before I do a mining run. That'll be an important part of the hard mode experience. Alright, 2 more back. I suppose I could pick up this banana and move it. I'll drop it there now. I have to keep running back and forth so far. And I don't know why I cooked banana. I really want to know who figured this out. Like, who was like, I wonder if anything will break if you can't bury something. And cooked banana is one of those things, you just can't do it. Alright, we're going to dig this down quite a bit. This gives us our natural breaking wall. And I like having this because then we can put a fence up around the side here so you don't fall in. So this will be good. And then the question is, how many steps down do I want to go? I think it's going to be quite a few. I think the staircase is going to start actually here. So the staircase will dictate where we're going with this. So let's clear that out. I mean, oh, to have a compactor. I don't think we... No, we did. We met Franklin. He's just not come back yet. No, I'm doing this wrong. What am I doing? Oh my gosh. See, if you're not paying attention, you can really start messing up quick. There we go. Beautiful. So yeah, we're doing, otherwise things are going well. I've been playing a lot of games. Mostly Dinkum. Was a little library shop or a little bookstore. That one's been really good. I want to get back into Tiny Spaces. Or Tiny Places. They had a big update, and there's lots more stuff in that now. And then I'm weirdly like super back into Grim Dawn, which is an old action RPG that's eventually getting an expansion again, but really enjoying playing that. It plays so nicely on the Steam Deck, so just being able to sit down and play that's lovely. Alright, again, we're building a staircase here, and that's really dictating how far down we're going. We're going to be going down quite a bit to bury this mine. I don't know that we're going to go all the way down. I don't think I want a staircase that's going way far. I might only dig down 1 more level after this current one. But we're getting there. And again, I'm not going to put a foundation down because, you know, it doesn't make sense to have a foundation under a mining elevator. I mean, it makes sense in the real world that like way down at the bottom of the mine. But I'm not building one here. There's gonna be some dirty bananas. Alright, yeah, I think we'll go 1 more down, and then we'll place our mine. I think that'll be good. Yeah. 1 more. What do you say? That still gives us plenty of room to eventually decorate, put some stuff down. When we get the rock wand, eventually we can decorate with rocks down here. Heck, when we get the compactor, we'll probably expand this, make it 5 wide instead of the 3 wide. So that's the idea. I want to like build things more spread out than I ever have before, so I have room to do kind of the decorating vignettes. Again, on the assumption that I don't die, because I only get 5 lives. And then I will delete the save if I die, which would be sad because I will then probably need to take a break. Because giving up a world you spend all this time in, that's tough, but that's the fun of it. All right, so this is the idea. We'll eventually build stairs in, but we'll come down here. Do we want one more? I think we want one last level. You know, I never know when to say stop, but I think this will be a good breaking point. Pick up that banana real quick. All right, we'll drop the banana. Or we'll throw it up there. There we go, let's try that again. Drop it there. Perfect. Yeah, this feels better. I don't remember how tall the actual top of the tent is, or the elevator is, but worst case, we can add a layer of dirt around when we put our fence down, since we have the backdrop that's 1 level higher. So we can kind of fake make it 1 deeper than it really is. Oops. There we go. Beautiful. Alright, terraforming done. Thank you. Yes. Perfect. Alright, building materials. Let's get our list and see if we have... I think we need to cook some copper bars. Which means we're going to do some mining real quick. If only we were near a bunch of rocks. Our stamina is still recharging to some degree for the next 2 minutes, thanks to the croc skewer, I think. So we're getting a little bit of stamina regen. We just don't want to get exhausted, because that just takes too long to come back. Nice. Alright, so we got that. Just clearing these off so that we have a chance for iron to spawn. We picked up a little bit of iron so far without having the mines yet. Just because of spawns, which is great. And we'll pop this rock, and then we'll run to that other patch that's over here. Nice. This is good. We're getting ahead of things. We are getting our supplies in, and again, we're playing with those hard mode rules. And, what's that glowing over there? Uh-oh. It's like something got ate over here. Lots of bones and lots of meat. I'm guessing a doggo? But, I'm not opposed to taking free river meat, so thank you for your sacrifice, dog. Cool. So let's get all this going, and we'll go back and start cooking this up so we can get our mine shaft a bacon, a building. I know we have the old contraption. I think we have the gears. Alright, we just lost our bonus stamina. Let's run back to our house right quick and get all the other stuff we need. Now let's look at our map. We should have our house active so we can run the right way. There we go. And really what we're trying to do is we're trying to beat late. So we have some energy to run back and forth and swim and jump and all that jazz. Alright. So we make our way back to base camp. We're pretty established. I think tomorrow or the next day we'll finally have all of our fruit salad going, which is great. We'll get that a cooking. Let's get that a cooking. Well, I guess we'll start with... And we'll see what we need in here. So we have... That'll get us our 5 iron bars. We are going to need to cook more of the tin bars up. So we'll cook 2 of them in a minute, or 3 of them in a minute. While that's going, we also need 1 contraption. Oops. And go to the mouse because it'll be a little less clicky-clacky sounds. All right, we need how many keys? We need 2 keys. And what else? We need 10 gears. And then really, I think it's just cement, which I think we have to cook because, yeah, we're gonna have to grind that out because we do not have any made currently, which is a bit of a bummer because I really want a lot of cement. So a bit of a pain. This could take so long to grind this out. But that's okay, we got stuff we gotta cook up anyway. Yeah, this will be good. That way we have the museums that will be worked on the next 2 days, the mine will be worked on the next 2 days. So we're gonna get lots of things going. Then we'll do a hard mode mining run. The idea to get as much iron as possible and get up to iron tools and more importantly iron weapons. Speaking of, I do think, well, I know we have another hunting level, so we might already be at iron weapons. Which would be good. Wait, is this another furnace? I'm just forgetting it's a furnace? Yes, it's absolutely a furnace. I'm just forgetting it's a furnace. I'm sitting here waiting for things to cook. Not remembering I bought a good furnace. Alright, 5 more cement. Oh, actually, now that we have that furnace, we can start cooking the iron. Well, we'll have 4 iron bars. That's not bad before we even hit the mines. That's not too shabby at all, actually. So that'll be good. Maybe I will buy that license tomorrow if I have enough points. Speaking of points, get some more. So my details, we can see the licenses I have right now. So I've maxed out mining, I guess, and deep mining and logging. And excavation. Hunting, we can go one more. Trapping's done. So we're doing really well for the first like 14 days of summer. It's like, you know, year 1. We've picked up a lot of good stuff. But as we look at the hard mode rules, we have to get all of them. And the way I quote-unquote beat hard mode is if I do all of those end goals. So fully upgrade the house, own a helicopter, have 5 million in the bank, no debt, have all the museum done, fully auto farm and craft area, so that makes sense, and then have all licenses and then the best and the good tools. So a lot of that's going to be grinding, you know, money, honestly. But eventually we'll get the ability to sell things in stacks of 50, and that'll speed things up considerably. Alright, 1 more cement, and we should be able to call that a day, and then we'll go better mine away. Which means tomorrow, I'm going to be putting down a lot of paths. And we're going to start, I think, just with what we have, whatever we have a lot of resources, which I think is probably going to be the gumwood. Yeah, I think we're going to do a lot of gumwood path initially, but eventually I want to switch back to the concrete, because that's what I really like. Alright, let's go put all this stuff in so the mine can start, and then we can save and sleep for the night. Okay, we have 2 rivers to cross, so we should be fine getting it in. Might be a bit dodgy coming back with stamina and crossing the river, but I think we'll be okay. So I want to kind of hustle and get there ASAP. Okay, only 1 river. I thought there was 2. Lovely. Yeah, I'm digging this depth. I think this is a good depth down. No. There we go. Beautiful. Let's get back across that river. Go. Sprint. But yeah, so Dinkum is, as always, a blast. I'm loving it. I've been trying to get some of my friends to jump in on it, especially because I have one friend who's like, I'm starting up Animal Crossing. I was like, well, why don't you try something a little different? I almost have him convinced. Almost. We'll see. And he's got a Steam Deck, and it plays great on Steam Deck, so I think we can get him there. Alright, we got that iron done. We'll cook some more iron. I think since it's late, what we can do, so we're not wasting time tomorrow, is let's chop all our wood. Oh, I'm literally trying to chop planks. That's not what I wanted. I want that. Lovely. And I guess we'll also cook up our ore while we're sitting here. There's never a lack of things to do. We'll get the copper going in here. We'll get the concrete going in here. And then where did my wood go? Beautiful. And this way we can put down a boardwalk or a path. Nice. Tell you what though, I am missing having 10 of everything, of all the tools. We just have to hope we don't get an alpha fight. Because I don't think I want to do that again. We did fine on the was the bush devil? I call them the fire dogs. We did fine on the fire dog. But I don't want to deal with it again. Alright, keep this wood going. This is good. This is good. Look at all this processing we're getting done. Good use of late. Then we got a bunch of stuff to donate once museum opens, which will be good. And today's... You know, I thought we would have the fishing tournament. Does that not happen yet? Maybe it's another weekend, I'm just forgetting. Maybe I'm just getting my dates wrong, right? Because we... Maybe it's on this week? I thought it was somewhere in here, but... What do I know? 'Cause I think I would have noticed a big old tent there. And we'll see if we get a new guest tomorrow. I wouldn't mind Franklin coming back. Franklin would be pretty decent to get back, actually. Alright, I want these to finish so I can get some more, get these all done and processed. Lovely. Almost done the stone. I'm not going to need a campfire anytime soon, so I'm not trying to save stone. And that way we can be good to go for some building tomorrow. And look at all these points we're getting. Come on. Come on. Come on. Just waiting. I'm like, let me do it. Camp mode, just make sure nothing's sneaking up on me. No wayward gators. Or this dang stealth shark that almost got me the other day. There was like a shark, but it was like down this level. I forgot I can't get in the water. And I just walked by and jumped into the water, put a toe in, and that thing chomped me like there was no tomorrow. Okay. So we can put all that away. I think we'll make all our walkways tonight. I'm gonna hold off on the concrete just in case I need that for later. We'll put everything else in. You know what? I'm gonna put, I think seeds is where manure goes. Yeah. Alright, seeds where manure goes. This is food. We're gonna keep these meat on us for now. That's a tool. I haven't figured out like my organization system just yet. Alright, we got all that picked up. I mean, honestly, we could probably do we could put some of the pathworks down now. That doesn't take energy. Maybe we will. That way during the daylight hours, if we have tasks and stuff we gotta do for people, we can get those done. Alright, so let's just tidy up a bit here. Back to the mouse. One thing nice playing with a controller, having the mouse keyboard right here, you can just... I just want like a nice clean inventory. There we go. Deal with all that. Alright, paths. I mean, I think it's gonna have to be gumwood. My favorite is the cement. But I think we're gonna go gumwood. I do like hardwood too, though. I don't think I have any hardwood. I have 4. Not enough for what I want to be doing. But we'll go ahead and we will get a bunch of the gumwood made. $168, that should be fine for now. Gotta love that magic crafting, right? Alright. So, part of the rules I've set up for myself is I have to have paths between buildings with foundations. Now, I am going to put in hardwood stairs on John's here at some point. Oh, I forgot to go to John's today because I forgot. I got that meteorite last time. I need to sell it and see how much it's worth. So I do want stairs coming down, so I'm not going to start the path here. I'm going to start it here. Because there'll be a stair, stairs. I think we will do... Can I get away with 3? Yes. Now we're going to the museum. I want the path to be too wide. I guess we're gonna turn here. That's fine. I don't know if I'm gonna do corner cutting or not. Yes, and the stairs will be here. I think I want to leave it like that, even though the door is over here. Yeah, I think that'll be fine. Alright, so we have our path here. Now let's figure out our lives with this museum. And again, the museum's gonna change dramatically. It's gonna be all cement at some point. It's gonna be, I'm gonna have a garden, a statue garden. So this is an area that's going to be redone multiple times probably. But in the meantime, gotta honor my own made up rules. Stairs will go there, and I guess we will put a path under the stairs to be fair. So we're gonna go straight ahead and see what that does. And I'm trying to figure out where I want to do some terraforming. I think, well, knowing that the water comes to here, the town's path is going to be here, so we're going to go as far as there. That's our meeting point, right? So again, I'm trying to decorate as we go a little bit, which I don't normally do. Normally I'm like, let's just unlock everything, and then eventually I'll feel like decorating. But one thing I've really appreciated about hard mode, even if you don't care about the rules of, being safe or whatever, is it does kind of force you to do a little bit of everything. Which, I love a game that's open to do whatever the heck you want, but sometimes having some rails is nice. And hard mode gives me a nice set of rails to work off of. Now, do I want to do diagonal pathing, or do I want to just do hard turns? So are we living in a Pac-Man world, or have we figured out diagonals? I think we figured out diagonals, so we'll fix that in a minute. We're gonna go here. And I feel like when you diagonal, you need to really do 3 to feel the same width. So we'll see how that works in a second. Yeah, we definitely need to do 3. Do I like that? I'm not 100% sold on it. Is that missing something, or is that right? Is that right? Yeah, that feels right. Okay, so I just need to then cut these away. There we go. Is that square, 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 square? That feels good enough for government work. I'll take it. Alright, we'll take it for now. I might go one more on all the... Actually, I'm going to. I already know I don't like it. So we're going to go one wider. But then that, I think, that'll fatten it up enough that it feels good. Goodish. Alright, so tomorrow we got to make some stairs. I got to throw down some hardwood planks, which I don't think I did carry them on me. Well, we'll throw those down, and then... we're gonna work on this diagonal. Now it feels too wide. But that's okay. We'll come back to it. Beautiful. And that's where that'll connect, so we're gonna put stairs over that. Nice. Alright, look at that. We've already got a good chunk of what we need to get done. Now we can sleep, and we'll see what tomorrow brings with our hard mode adventure. Let's also check our book here. Walking about. Excellent. I'm guessing I'm gonna need 3,000 for the next level of hunting, so we're getting there, but it's taking a moment. Alright, let's sleep. Right, let's make sure we've done everything we need to do. Everyone we've talked to, we did their task. We've done all of our board. We're good. Oh man. Alright, so we got some nice levels up on mining. That's great. Another day starting with rain, it sounds like, maybe? And Clover's here, who we've not actually talked to yet, and I'm not going to bother talking to, because I don't have to start doing stuff for her. What was John sending me? I'll take an old key any day of the week. Thanks, John. Okay. So, the museum's being built, the mine is being built, we have to check our board. Not there. I gotta check. There we go. Oh dear. Alright, we're going hunting. Okay, so we still can't get a photo, so I can skip that one. I need to make Fletch a wooden crate. I need to go do the Alpha Bush Devil. And we need to try to capture a scrub turkey. How do you even capture them? Aren't they just pure luck? Okay, well, the devil is what I'm more worried about. It is in the details, after all. Let's put our paths away. We are going to make some stairs soon. Let's talk to Fletch. We're going to have to pick up our task from her. Yes, I'll buy 5 Old Spring, actually. That's great. Thank you. I like a task that's easy to complete and is useful. So, we're going to have to go do the devil in a second, but I want to look at my licenses, just make sure I'm right. For hunting... Ugh. We're getting close. I really want to get the next hunting license. I think that's going to be important to survive in hard mode. I want to check our orchard to see if the banana... Alright, bananas have grown, so we now have a fully functioning fruit orchard. We still need to do some more plants, but we'll just knock these off real quick. That's what I'm going to do, is knock everything off the trees, and then I'll come back and pick up whatever I missed. Why is this not knocking off this tree? That was weird. Apples are done. Mostly this is for me to make fruit salad. I'm not worried about selling because I'm not allowed to. Can't sell to John yet. Now if I did 10 days of exhaustive trapping, I'd have the million I need to start getting old moneybags shop. And then I could sell him piles of 50, so I may need to work on that at some point. And we're just picking up the fruit that we've dropped, and then we'll go back and get the final fruit here. But this is why I love building an orchard pretty much any map, survival or not, or hard mode, early on. Because once it grows, it's just a nice supply of food that you're ready to go. You can make that fruit salad pretty quickly. And it's easy to gather, and, you know, eventually you're gonna get all these points for all your harvesting you're doing. Now, the green ones sometimes blend in. Alright, beautiful, beautiful. And bananas, do we have everything we need? Yeah, so you get less bananas and less quandongs. Okay, and less that. Interesting. I might plant another row of bananas so that it's even. So every time I get 40 of everything or 60 of everything. But that's not today. If that happens, it'll be later. Alright, so let's go make a bunch of fruit salad. And then we're gonna go fight the alpha. Which we did okay with last time, so... You know, I'm not saying we're doomed. We just might be doomed. Alright, so we got 20 fruit salad. That's gonna give us some defense and some chopping. That's gonna give us some offense. What else do we got? A Dagwood dog? No. I think I want more meat on a stick. So let's grab some more sticks. And grab some meat, that's always useful. And yeah, that'll give us some more defense, so let's make 8 of those real quick. Put all our goodies away that we don't need. Putting our excess meat. Okay. We do need to talk to John today too, so we already have to pick up his task as well. Weapons-wise, I want my copper spear, not my plain spear. Weapons-wise, I don't have a copper spear, so we have to make one. Now what do I need for that? 2 copper bars and a palmwood plank. Alright, we got 2 copper bars and a palmwood plank. Nice. Alright, this is gonna be a long fight. But tenable, just a long fight. Now, where... Oh, got another... I keep hoping, like, maybe I'll hit 3,000. And it's all the way over here. It is near water, though, so that's helpful, but not a lot of land. I do like doing that fight near water in case, you know, I get set on fire. Let's see, has this path grown on me? It still feels a little too wide. We'll figure it out. Alright, we're gonna talk to John because I want to see how much this is worth. I have no idea if that's a high amount for meteorite, but I can use 300,000, so yes, you can have it. Because we're allowed to sell him that. And frankly, that's gonna be really nice to get me closer to the million and or to buy a bunch of grinders and furnaces and stuff. I will spend some money. I would like another set of, like, good tools. We'll start buying mining passes. And we'll get our... Oh, we're gonna need a torch. Initially. And we're gonna need a table saw. So, thank you, meteorite. That just got us a ton of good gear for later. Alright, so now let's go ahead and start running. Yeah, so the megaphone Tango Kilo, great question. So do we know what use it's for? I did look it up. That's only the second time I've seen it. I've never seen it in my other saves. But when you're playing multiplayer, it amplifies how far away other players can hear you if you're using the built-in proximity chat. That's another thing, because I've never played multiplayer. I didn't know there was built-in proximity chat, so that was also interesting to learn. But yeah, so I was like, that's pretty fascinating. Alright, we're gonna run all the way over here. See what kind of our arena is, as it were. Now last time I also gotta catch a bin chicken today. Is that one a bin chicken, or is the little turkey thing a bin chicken? I don't even know what a bin chicken is. I'm hoping it's the little turkey thing and not the heron thing, but... That is it? How do you even catch them? I mean, I'll set up traps for it. I think that's the best I can do. But is there, like, can you actually trap them? You just have to sneak up on it, or is it just pure luck? Because frankly, I'm not gonna... Not the turkey. Okay, the turkey's a different thing. Got it. Well, I'll put traps down. I have no idea how to catch those things. So I'm not gonna penalize myself for something I don't know how to do, but... Maybe we'll pause and look at the wiki at some point together. One of y'all can beat me to it and tell me. Give me your wisdom. Alright, ooh, I do like these signs. Gonna borrow that. We are gonna eat our meat on a stick, which will get us some defense. We're gonna eat our croco skewer, which will get us some attack. And we're gonna eat some fruit salad. And then we're gonna sit. So we fully heal up. And we're gonna hope for the best. Alright, I mean, I think he's still a bit of a hike away. So we'll see what we can get here. Is he on the other side? Oh, he's on like a little isthmus. Is that what those are called? Is that an isthmus? Is that a... Am I just making up words again? I can't remember if Isthmus is a land formation or the water formation. I feel like that's a common word in like Lovecraftian. No, that's Innsmouth. Very different. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and make our way over here. He's just on the edge of the world here, which hopefully means he doesn't have friends. Oh, he has lots of friends. I'm thinking I need to take out his friends, who are apparently very sleepy and not attacking. And while this might be cheesing, no, don't run away. This is good practice, get me in the right mindset for fighting the alpha. No, I should. There we go. Oh, that was close. I don't think they're good at hitboxes. They do often seem like they should have hit me. Alright, we got rid of 2 of them. Now let's go find the alpha. He's down here. Oh man, it's hoping to stun him. Alright, I can take another bite, but then I'm gonna have to run his rest. There we go. Just keep whacking him. Alright, if I stay near his face, it's generally okay. There we go. I don't know if we get like iframes when we're jumping. I don't know. Look at me trying to sound like I play fighting games. But I think we're okay with him. We got a good food loadout for him. It's the one that scares me, honestly, at this point, before I get like an alpha weapon, is the gator. I'm on fire. That's why I like to fight him near water. Alright, as I say, he should be stunnable again. Don't let him run away again like last time. I had to chase him everywhere. Alright. I don't know why I worried at all. That was nothing. We got 2 alpha eyes out of that. Alright. We're doing okay. Yeah, last time was ridiculous because chasing him down was the worst. That shark is like almost dead. If I come back here, will he swim next to... Because I'd like some flake for fishing food. I'm just gonna wait and see if he'll come back to land and I can jump out and spear him. If I go over here, maybe if he doesn't see me. Speaking of sharks, we have a little art house theater that just did a big renovation, which is great here in Tucson. But they have they're showing the 50th anniversary of Jaws. And that made me feel real old, real quick. Because 50th is wild. Oh, you know what we didn't do? We didn't talk to John. Because we went to his shop, we need to find out what tasks he has for us. I need more bottle brush seeds while we're here. I'm giving up on the shark, by the way. Alright, well, let's head back home. And then we'll see what John wants, which often is one of these guys. Come here. So bad at bug catching. Yes, we will swap something. We will swap that. And we'll come back. Alright, so let's go see what John wants, right? Because it's bound to be something annoying and weird, like, I would like 17 shells and a penny. I'm like, pennies aren't even in this game, John. This music's nice. I like, oh, you know what today is? There's another game that just came out. Oh no, it comes out tomorrow, I think? It's the remaster of one of the Story of Seasons games. Which I will definitely be streaming. I think it's tomorrow. I want to wait and see what the PC reviews are. It's getting good reviews on the Switch 2. And while I have a capture card and such, I don't have a Switch 2 yet. Because there's not been a game yet that makes me go, must get. The new Pokemon might push me over the edge. If they announce new Animal Crossing, that'd push me over the edge. Octopath Zero might push me over the edge. We'll see. We'll see. There's games I'm interested in. A new Mario. Donkey Kong doesn't do it for me. And as much as I hate to say it, I don't know if I'm kind of over the Zelda games. I did love the last two. Well, three, because we also played the Princess one. My daughter, actually, I think 100% of that one. But we'll have to wait and see. But yeah, I want to see the new story season or whatever we call it now, because it's not the old. Yeah, story season is the new name, right? Like Barter Town or something. All right. Oh, we have no pocket space. What am I doing? No pocket space. Oh, but there's a disc there. What do I not care about? I don't care about. I want the disc. Well, oh, there's all sorts of stuff here. Okay. You know what? We're just gonna come back here, so we can mark this. That's a treasure spot. That's our mine, which will show up eventually. That's just to remind me to come back here. We're gonna head home, turn this in, talk to John actually, so we're gonna go to him first. I do want to make some bridges and start figuring out where they're gonna go as well, with more paths. So priority for vehicles. Obviously the first one is going to 100% be the jet ski. It is too good not to get. I do think immediately thereafter we are going to go for the motorcycle. Because we're doing infrastructure, because we're putting down paths, which eventually, you know, when we get the right pieces will be, whatchamacallits, roads, like asphalt and stuff, and once we unlock those recipes. We're going to be needing vehicles getting around. Because I'm not building everything right on top of each other, things are going to be spread apart. Now, we're not talking to Clother because I don't care to be honest. And who wanted me to do the alpha? Fletch. So let's talk to her real quick. Alright, Fletch, we did your thing today, right? Because you sold me springs, I think? We'll still double check just to make sure. Alright, we're doing good on money. We're doing great on money now. Let's chat. Need anything? Alright, yeah, so we did do hers today. That's great. We need to try to capture some bush pigeons or whatever the heck they're called, I think. Oh, and she also wants a wooden crate. What do I need for a wooden crate? Palm, gum, and nail, which I think we have all of. But we have no room for it, so let's take care of that problem first. I'm not going to talk to her, so stay away from me. I don't know you. Nope, I'm not talking to you. Imagine like coming to town and being like, this rude dude just refused to acknowledge my existence. And the answer was yes, I did. It's starting to get a little crowded. I'll put more of these here and here. Pick up this one here. Alright. Workshop is forming. We're ignoring her. I do need to talk to John to do his daily still. And this path is growing on me. I still think it's not right, but it's growing on me. Alright, now he's still in his shop, so what does he want? Nope, can't sell anything. I'm not allowed to. Yeah, I want to actually see what you need. Sure. Love it when it's easy. On that note, we want more dinks, right? So we can get the better weapons. So maybe... Oh, no, I'll get my dinks because I still got to do all my other things. Bury treasure, smelt ore, and harvest 10 cactus figs. Awesome. What's that going to get me? 260, which put me... It's going to be close. Yes, tomorrow I'll hit the 3,000. I guess I can talk to her as well and do her task. Hi, friend. Oh, damn it. Alright, we're going fishing. It's always the worst request. I might actually have an extra bluefish. Let me see. Where's all my piles of... This is all new... That stuff I gotta turn into the museum, right? Yes. Let's see if I have a bluefish back here. I do not, but I caught one last time over here, I think. Because they're chunky boys. We'll swim across here right quick. Let's see if we see one. Is that? No. They're big and they're blue. Like that one. Take the bite. We'll get him in here. Or I'll throw my rod on the ground for no apparent reason. He might do that. Come on, but there we go. There we go. This one's feisty now. We're gonna get him, but... And we got him. Nice. Alright. We'll go turn that in. Whoa, camera. That might put us over when we finish all our other tasks. We might actually have the 3,000 to start tomorrow with the better tools, which if that's the case, we may be able to do a mining run. I've never been poisoned yet. Go ahead. There we go. Because that also is another 100, I think. How long does the poison last? 50 seconds. It's fine. We're not going to die from it. But that will help us definitely hit the mark so we can get the good hunting tomorrow. Alright, here you go. What a weirdly specific request. Like, first time we've met. You already know my name and you just want giant fish. Ooh, a nice chair. I do like the Nordic set. We'll go continue to decorate our house here. Why am I still poisoned? Weird. Alright, so we need to grab our metal detector. We need to make sure we have a shovel on us, which we do. And we're gonna need to also, what else we need to do? Cook some ore, figs, and 2 bars. Okay, I think I cooked all my stuff. I'm curious. Let's see if this counts. We'll see if we can get away with this. Does not count. And that's okay. We'll go break some more. You know, I can't get too grumpy about being forced to do some mining and picking up stuff since we always need it. And now that we know where a mine is, we also know where those patches of ore are. So let's hope there's still enough there to make 2 bars worth. While I have 30 seconds of bonus stamina. So we're trying to use up the... Whoop, you gotta be careful, can't just jump in the water anymore. Now we're gonna run over... Actually, we're gonna go pick up all those bonus goodies that we saw earlier, and then we'll go over to our mining site. But can't leave a free disc behind and all the other stuff. Alright, here's our mining site. This ore has not come back yet. That's fine. There's another patch of ore up here. We can get some more from there. Give me my pockets are full. I thought I didn't empty a dang thing. Oh my goodness. Alright, let's see. What do I not need? I don't need this butterfly. And I don't... Everything else I kind of like, so I want the disc. That's all I really, truly care about. Okay. And ore. Beautiful. So now we have all this, we're gonna be able to, we'll get all our bar. As I say, I have plenty of room for the ore part, which is what I need. We lost all our nice, good stamina. Let's go ahead and have, I think, we'll do a double fruit salad. And I don't know if sitting helps with the stamina bar refill, but we'll pretend it does. Alright, let's keep breaking stuff. And one thing we do, I think I'm going to pop the iron, the tin, copper, words. And I won't be able to pick it up, but that's okay, because I'm going to break all this rock until my pick breaks. And then I can pick up some of this stuff. Or my pick breaking is going to take a lot longer than I expected. So what do I really not need? I don't need the scum log. I don't need raw drumsticks. Because I don't use either of them. I would like the shiny rock, though. And I would like the regular rock. So anything else I truly don't care about. Oh yeah, I don't actually care about the bottle brush itself. I just want the seeds. What did I throw down here? Oh, those drumsticks. There we go. It's just a good reminder. Make sure you empty your inventory, kids. Oh, you know what else I need to do? I need to go get fig cactus, which I don't think mine have grown yet. So where's the nearest desert? That away. So we can get rid of this treasure. And we'll go that way. Need that stuff. I don't know if it'll stick around or if it despawns. And we're going to throw some traps down in hopes of possibly catching a bin chicken so we can say we tried. I'll be honest, that's going to be probably one of those things I just add to my rule set of I'm ignoring that one. The other animals, they actually have a chance, or there's possibilities of capturing them. Absolutely. Makes sense. We'll do it. But the bin chicken, the parakeets, that's a no-go. Alright, let's see. I just want a bunch of figs, please. There we go, there they are. I don't even have room to pick them up. I think I just need to harvest them, right? Yes, I just need to harvest them. I'm just trying to feed all the animals. I'll hit one more. Alright, you know what? There's a bin chicken. Now, I did wonder, can you actually, like, can you put food in a trap? Will that bring them? Or can you put seeds? Maybe not bottle brush seeds. Let's see if we can get some, like... Let's try some grass seed, maybe? Like, I don't know, birds like seeds, right? Let's see if that counts. And while we're here, we do actually need some hardwood. For a couple things. We need it to make those steps on our path. We also need to make another trap point. So I'm going to do one around town so I can try to do passive trapping. Maybe of these little bin chicken things. We'll see. Not really worried about picking up a pine cone. I don't know why the game keeps shouting at me about not picking up a pine cone. But yes, I understand. You would like me to plant the pine cones. I don't truly care. You know what? I do care about the pine cones. We'll get rid of the rocks. We'll get the pine cones, and we'll get out of Dodge. And I will mark this. Oops, I got something else I can get here. Hey, we got our 3,000. We will mark this as a trap, sort of, but we know we need to put a trapping point there. And we'll clear that off. Nice, okay. So we'll drop a trapping point there at some point. And now we can go to bed saying, you know, we tried to catch a bin chicken. Whatever. But we still need to, we need a metal detect. Don't give me... Oh, I need green boards. Oh my god, this is getting annoying. I don't care about flame sacks. I need all of that stuff. Okay, let's start thinking here. What can I live without? We're gonna keep the prime meat, of course. We're keeping the signs and the raw meat. 2 tin, or 2 copper we can drop. I want the green... Where the heck did you come from? Don't have time right now. I'm trying to manage my inventory. Yeah, that's what I thought. Give me all my meat. Okay. Now, back to things I'm caring about. I guess we don't need... As soon as I drop the stone, I'm gonna feel like I'm missing out. I have lots of springs. I want the green board. That's more important right now. Alright, let's go home before we pick up anything else, because then I'll be sad. Although I need one more metal detect. Whoa. Speaking of being sad, that's a pretty rare bug, I think. I guess we're not taking the shiny thing after all. Come here, you. Alright, back to metal detecting. There we go. Lovely. Oh gosh, don't be anything brilliant in here that I need and I'm bummed I can't have. Oh, I need the battery. Okay. What can we do here? You know, let's see. We can... We can leave our traps. That's what we can do, because that's what's taking up all this room. And I can come pick them up later. Or put a trap down point, a trap point down. So what we're gonna do is this. We're gonna mark this space to come back to it. We're gonna go back here. And we're gonna put down a stupid number of traps over there. Which we will one day, at some point, come back and get. I think that's the magic solution for all these goodies we're leaving behind as we're running across the desert. Getting sad that good stuff is being wasted. I think this is a solid plan with absolutely no potential drawbacks. I will definitely be back because I will want my traps. Because I want the money they're worth. But in the meantime, I want my inventory back. Brilliant. Okay. They're not going anywhere because they won't. We're gonna go back and pick up all the stuff we left behind. Hey, buddy. Which is over this way. And now we have tons of inventory and we can stop worrying about it. Just set up traps overnight for bin chickens? Alright, well, in the morning I'll go see if there's bin chickens in them. And we'll see if we get lucky. I like it. Thanks, Tango Kilo. Now I can feel like I'm actually honoring the spirit. Okay, we can get all these goodies. Blessed be. Let's go burn up 2 sets of bars, and we'll call that another day. Hoofta. And tomorrow we should have the mine, and more importantly, tomorrow we should have iron weapons, which I will admit I am excited for, because that's gonna make me feel quite a bit safer down in those mines. Still not entirely sure where. Oh, that's right. If you kill the bin chickens, they drop treasure, right? That's how you get these bars and things dropping. That makes sense. All right, we also have we have a lot tomorrow. Actually, we have the mine, we have the museum opening, which I think we're gonna ignore day one. I'm more excited to go mining, I think. How many keys do we have at this point? We have 6. That's a start. You know, that's not awful. Let's get some bars cooking up. Alright, if we come here, we can go. Beautiful, that's all done. Nope, that's a seed that goes in the seed area. And actually, we're gonna grind up these shards to see if we get anything nice from them. While we're doing that, we're gonna put some foodstuffs away. We'll put some animal drops away over here. This is a new bug, I think. I don't think I have the millipedes. That's for the museum, which comes over this side. Is that true? Yeah, I don't think I have the millipede yet. Nice, or centipede. Let's see what else we got here to put away. I forgot how much the shiny stones actually do. They spit out a lot of ore, which is great. Alright, we'll put all that away. We'll come here, we'll put these goodies away. Actually, I don't think we're there yet, but we're getting closer for getting this guy done. Stun him with a torch at night, but trap. Oh, that, you know what? Well, we can try one or two of those. We'll see how that works. That's a clever idea. So what do we have left in here? I wasn't paying attention. We need... Did I not put the batteries in already? Or I just need 2 more batteries, which I don't think I have. Okay. I do. I have batteries, I have phones. I don't have the red boards, but we can get the other stuff in. Lovely. Alright, we're getting closer. Alright, well, you know, part of our thing is to actually legitimately try, so maybe we'll try to go catch some bin chickens, but I don't know if you can get them. So we're gonna go ahead and throw all that in there for now. I'm hoping they mean the flashlight, which is called a torch, yeah. But I also want to get ready. Okay, so weird stuff. So if I'm going into the mines, I'm not going to need an axe on the first level. Weapons will be needed. A clean pickaxe will be needed. I won't need that. I'm not going to do initial fishing. I guess I'll bring this pickaxe to dye. I will need my food. I will also need a mining pass. Put the sign over here with my weird stuff. I do owe someone something still though today. A wooden crate for Fletch, so I gotta get that made real quick. Gumwood planks. Do I not have gumwood planks? Really? Alright, probably because I turned all my gumwood into something else. So let's go get some gumwood planks real quick. Try not to deforest the whole area right by the town entrance, but this also will be the town entrance, so... Yeah, almost forgot to do Fletch's task. That would have been a failure. Not really sure if there's a penalty for failure, I just don't want to have one, you know? We're trying to honor the spirit here, man. Alright, so let's grind up the gumwood. Oh, it's nice having 2 saws again. Alright, let's make her crate. And hopefully she's in her house, in her tent, hanging out. She is. Lovely. Beautiful. Thank you much. Bye, Fletch. We already did your task. It's fine. We could talk to you, but we're not going to. I choose not to. On the flip side, I do choose to make 2 bars of copper so I can make myself a copper pickaxe that's fully healed. Healed? Yeah, healed is the right word, I guess. I don't know. Okay, food-wise, we'll bring all the food. I mean, I probably am carrying too much stuff still. Oh yeah, I am definitely carrying too much stuff because I don't need the axe now. In the morning, we will try to... we're cheating a little bit. I mean, not really. I tried to trap it. I didn't know the rules. Tango Kilos give me a little bit of help here, so we'll check that out tomorrow, maybe after we do our mining run. But we are going to head down into the mines. Oh, bloody heck. Should I just go try to catch one? Is that one right there? It just flew away already. Let's see if it lands. No, that's a pigeon. It is late. Ah, what the heck. Let's see what we need to do to make another trap point. Hardwood, palmwood, nails. Alright. For hardwood, we'll just need 2 of these right quick. Palmwood, we'll need 2 of these. And nails, I think we just need 1, right? Get that. And let's go ahead and make a trap point. There we go. Or what do we call them? Animal collection point. Alright, let's see if we can go stun a bird. Okay, so yeah, we do have the click, so maybe that'll help stun it. All my traps are back over in Trapland here, so let's run to Trapland. Not really looking forward to swimming all these rivers with no stamina. It'll be fine, just... we are now officially in runaway mode, because we will not be able to really fight anything. Now, that's a cockatiel, that doesn't count. Oh, but you can stun them. That's fascinating. And they're the ones who can sometimes drop good stuff, I think. I had no idea you could do that. The torch is now an interesting, the torch is now interesting to me. I wonder if it works on all animals. Kind of like a really reduced bug zapper. Or bat zapper? Is that what it was? The bat zapper? Alright, so we're looking for bin chickens. And I know we saw some when I threw all these traps down, so maybe there'll be some over here. Yeah, there's one. Of course, I have no traps on me, so we have to go to get the trap first. Does the stun work on all animals? It does. That makes roo trapping so much easier. Oh my goodness. Hey there, Darlene. How's it going this fine evening? Welcome to the chat. Thanks for being here. And thanks to everyone for being here. My goodness. A whole bunch of y'all hanging out in chat. Or watching. Thank you for that. Alright, let's see if we can go catch a bin chicken since it's on our list today. There's one over there. But if I don't spook them, maybe I can... I don't want to kill you. How's this... Well... That didn't work. Let's see where he lands. Or he'll just phase out of existence. Where'd he go? Alright, well, let's go find another one. I tried to pick him up. That didn't work. I feel like with birds and stuff, you should be able to hit them with your net and capture them. If they're stunned. You know, I just finished reading a book about a woman who... She lost her house in Hurricane Katrina and got into ecology and then started this bird program. She picked up her PhD in Madison, but a lot of like environmental and social justice through birds, which is very cool. I like birds. Book, that was alright. I think it was like Birding to Save the World. A little bit much for a title, but it caught my eye. It worked. when I was in Colorado a while back, sitting at a train station. I saw the book and I was like, I'm gonna check that out. Because I liked the title. Yeah, just finished it. But anyway, she caught a bunch of birds and it was pretty cool. Slingshots? Oh yeah, that works. Well again, we're doing our best to try to trap one. If I can find one or two more, we'll give it a shot. It's late, so we're not losing anything at this point, other than just gotta watch out for gators, really. That's a cockatoo, that's a ground chicken thing. Alright, well, let's see. Do. Well, oh, we got a trap point there. That's nice if we could find one. Those are all the wrong types of birds, right? Yeah, we need like the heron looking. Oh, right in front of me. There we go. All right, we've honored the process. And we even need to use that trap point. We can just drop it right here. Binchook captured. Go team, go. Ugh. All right, now we can sleep and we can do the mines tomorrow. Which will be exciting. All right, now that I know how powerful the torch is, that's huge. Now let's see where we're at. Yeah, we've been going for an hour and a half. We'll definitely do a mining day. I think that'll be a good kind of maybe last day. We'll see where we end up. As long as we don't die right away, that'd be pretty awful, but it could happen. That's the fun of right now. We're not gonna have room in that bin, so I think what we're gonna do is in our greens box is also gonna be our trapping box for now. Yeah, and built things are going in here, so it's a little shovey. I don't love being shovey, but we're making it work. The torch is good, might be handy at the alphas. Yeah, I'll have to try at the alphas. I've never used it. It's pretty slick though. Alright, we've done everything we need to do today. Lovely. We can't take a photo because we don't have a camera. And we'll sleep until tomorrow. All right. Now, foraging is good. Lovely. Made some money off that meteorite or asteroid. Meteorite. All right, so we know we got some stuff from the bin chicken catching, and we got a glass light bulb. Great. Because, yeah, they can drop stuff. I forgot about that. Oh, did it say the other bird? Maybe it did. Well, again, we're doing our best. We're not intentionally ever cheating. But what does the bulletin board say? Oh no, it does say scrub turkey, so we grabbed the wrong one. That's all right. We'll try to get him later, but we have to do the alpha croc today. That's the worst. I wanted to go to the mines today. But before we go to the alpha croc, we can get the better weapon. And we still might go to the mines. We'll see if we can get down there by 11 or 10 or 11. Yeah, great. We'll talk about bandstand later. I first want to get a license for hunting license 3. Thank you, madam. Yes, flaming bat is good. And then I want to get your daily task. Need anything? Cooked cactus fig, yes I will. I can live with that right quick. Do I already have one cooked? I do not. There we go. Excellent. Now the alpha croc is the one I'm most worried about. So this will be something. This is for you. What'd you get? New sandals. Let's see what they look like, shall we? I think I like my sneakers. Alright. Let's make an iron weapon. So 3 iron bars for that. For the spear, oops. For the spear, it's 2. And for the flaming bat, it's 1. 8, 10, 18 is pretty good. Let's see how much iron we have. I think we only have... Oh, we have 4. Alright, so I'm thinking what we do is we do the iron hammer and the flaming bat. Do we have the flame sacks? Because I'm not... We don't. So we're going to do the spear instead. Like how that works? We're going to compromise ourselves into the spear. We need the hardwood for that. And, oh, going up. I thought I picked up that. Alright, where is... He's down here. Oh, okay, he's near the mine anyway. Maybe this will all work out. Maybe we'll kill him and walk right in the mines like there's no tomorrow. Oh, palm wood. I was making the wrong wood. Alright. Iron spear secured. Take the iron. We'll put the other one away. And we're going to go and see how this goes. We could... I've never seen a lightning egg. Okay, I'm gonna take that as fate. Fate is saying, hey, it's okay. Don't panic. That is the first time I've seen a lightning egg in this game. That's amazing. I'm gonna go immediately sell it. Which of course means I am talking to John, so I'm gonna need, or thunder egg, sorry, I'll take that. I will buy a tape measure, because I do love a tape measure. And we'll see what he wants, since we came in and talked to him today. I have to buy it if I can. Great. Cool. Tape measure's excellent. I do love a tape measure. My dreams of going mining are shrinking, but let's see how this croc fight goes. This may be where it's a good idea to look at the food I've been gifted and see if I want to take... Are you kidding me? Alright, well. We're just going to save this in the house for right now. That is a wild set of coincidences. Do they hatch? What can you do with them? That's unbelievable. That... I feel like I should just stand here and let them come to me. Bring me money! That was wild. Oh, there's opals inside. Okay, that'll be worth breaking that one then. Selling one's fine to have sold it. Alright, yeah, back to food. What has been gifted to us? Meat in your pie is nice. Dagwood doesn't do much. Burger. I think we're gonna eat the burger. And I think we're gonna eat meat on a stick. And I think we're gonna eat croc skewer. I think that's gonna be our loadout. And how far away is he? Alright, let's go. Alright, I gotta feel okay about this, right? I gotta feel this isn't terrible. I will obviously sit down and heal up all that life. I do want to also test the torch during the daylight and see if that stuns. Once I stand up here, we'll see if that stuns our little buddy. And we'll try it on the alpha. Why not? Yeah, I had no idea there's opals inside those. That's good to know. I didn't stun the dog when I was in the water. Is that dog fishing? Because that's amazing. Did not stun the birds. I don't think it works during daylight hours. Which, you know, when you think about it, makes a ton of sense. Alright, and I think we buried it just the right amount. That looks great. I'm happy with that. Now, that said, let's go find this dang gator. This is the one I'm most nervous about. Alright, he's over here. He's confused by the terrain changes. Now these trees might be an okay arena if he gets stuck on them. Whoop, or I'll get stuck on them. Oh, I can stand there. That's good to know. Whoop. No, he's gonna bite me. Oh, okay. I'm literally jumping off the top of his jaw. That one hurt. Okay, it's fine, it's fine. We got him. That's fine. Weapons and food and defense. Okay. That wasn't as bad as I thought. And you know what? I'm feeling like we still have time. It's worthwhile to still make our initial run to mine, but you know I totally forgot to get my keys. So we're gonna run back and get the keys. It's gonna cost us a little time because the mine is a bit far away. But we've done our tasks. Okay. Thanks, Darlene. Yes, it was not as bad as I thought it'd be. Having that burger is huge, though. I mean, look at all that extra life I have, and it's gonna be a minute before I can make burgers again. So, mostly because I've been totally ignoring farming completely. But we'll get there eventually. All right. Mostly we'll get there once I have a bunch of sprinklers. Let's grab our keys and get out of Dodge. We'll throw this down. And keys from our treasure box. And we have 7 of them, so you know. And we'll just close that off our list, and we'll go to our mine. Now we will need to turn that in at some point, but the task was done the same day, so that counts in my neck of the woods in my book. And at late tonight we will try to catch a bin turkey or bin chicken or whatever they're called. Again, I'm still on the fence of what we're going to do about the trapping ones. Do I have to do them every day they're on the board, or just the initial day I accept them? Or sometime while they're active? You know, I don't know what the... I need to see if I can come to a consensus or figure out what's gonna make sense there. Okay. We're gonna go down to the mine. We're not gonna be down there a long time because, well, we only have half a day. But we don't have a ton of, oh, well, look at this. Oh no, boo. I just got really excited that we spawned and we'd get the treasure. But we just knocked the treasure. I love when you spawn one. But it does look like there's one nearby. So we can just walk over this way, it looks like. And I apologize because I know it's going to be dark. And if you're watching it live, I don't know if live gets better lighting than YouTube videos later, if it gets compressed the same way. But hopefully one of our first things we find is some mining helmets. That'd be huge. As would a glider. I really like a glider. And I see I brought down 2 picks. So we knew this one would pop at some point. Nah, it's good on 45 screen. Yeah, YouTube just makes dark stuff dark. I didn't realize one of my daily tasks was to break a tool. That's great. That'd have been really annoying otherwise. Alright, the door is all the way on the other side. Hear bat coming. Alright, we're gonna make our way through. Come on now. So what other things going on? Let's see. I got like the initial YouTube partner thing. That's fun. I was a partner 12 years ago when I was doing Minecraft videos, and then I kind of got expired out of it. But thanks to you all watching videos and hanging out, and almost all of it Dinkum related. That's back. It's the first level now. You know, they have another level. But I'm a couple hundred watch hours away from that even, so that's pretty exciting. Don't know if I'll turn anything on, but it's exciting to know that it happened. We're almost at the door. This feels like a lot more mining than I'm used to for these goody huts. Come on, give me wings. Oh well. There we go. Okay, well, let's see what we get. Ready? Our first... That's the one. There's what I wanted. That's my view. Oh, and actually... Free cement path. Alright, what do we get? Copper spear, boo, slingshot, iron bar, paint, and a free chest. It's not... Well, it's not worth digging up the cement path. Alright, let's see if we can get out of the walls and into the actual cave a little bit. Alright, so it does not stun the bats, which makes sense. Then you wouldn't buy the bat zapper. But it works. Alright, so we have 5 keys left, which means right now we can do a whopping 2 more goody huts. If we see iron, let's grab it. I don't know if you get a ton of iron though. So, kind of forgot there's monsters down here. Ouch. I'm still pretty decent on food. I can take a few hits. Don't want to get cocky though. Kind of hard to see him in the dark. There we go. Alright. Alright, let's make some changes here. Hey. What is it? Where is it? Alright, thank goodness for the health bar, because it's the only way I'm seeing this guy in this dark. Alright. Gotta love that iron spear. Alright, that makes things a little better. I think we just ignore for a little bit. I'd love not to be doing tons of mining. We're gonna keep running. Hope that we can find something. And I actually was hoping to find these guys, because I love... Oh, I didn't bring my axe. Oh, but you don't need it, right? I can just pick this stuff up. Alright, I can just pick that up. I do love these lampposts for early lighting in the town and around the town. I don't love that they come with fences attached, but whatever. There's a gator over here, which I'm going to kill mostly because I want gator meat. And you get lots of it with that. The damn poison, I'm trying to fight through it. Alright, now get out of it. There we go. Nice. Again, I should probably be picking up all this meat and such, but... Lovely. The torch is huge. This makes it so much easier. Do we see anything on the map? Let's look at our map to see where we've gone. So we've done that one. Let's put an X in it. That's our spawn point, which actually isn't a goody hut. Let's keep going south, actually. See what we can find. Oh, so we got some iron, so that's good. And pickaxe still is probably my favorite weapon to kill bats. Oh, that was, yeah, it was iron. Okay, good. I was like, I thought it was iron. There's another iron ore there. I mean, don't get twisted. The tin's excellent too, but the iron is really the next tier of what we want. The more mining we do, those would be great because we're going to get that iron pick a lot sooner. General. I think I wanted to go south still though, right? Yeah. I'd love to find 2 more goody huts. I'd love to be able to use all my keys up. That'd be pretty great. But we'll see. And water's always nice because it's easy to kind of traverse and run along or swim along and see if you can find more huts. Just curious, is that a bat statue over there? Or is that barrels? That looks like it's barrels, and I don't think I can pick these up, right? I have to smash them. But you never know what's in them, so... And this early game, things like the wooden torches are nice to have. Particularly if you get in a spot of weird fighting stuff. There we go. Because you can throw a torch on the ground and still see when you're fighting things. So it's kind of nice to have torches, actually. Like actual torches, not flashlight torches, like the Aussies call flashlights. Oh. Something's coming. And again, we're really looking for iron, like right here. And that's why I like having torches. Because you throw them down, you can do your work. And then you can move on. But when your prey glows, you don't even need a torch. It's brilliant. Alright, well, let us continue. Looking around here. And see what we can see. And I know some of the devil dogs are chasing me. That's fine. Now, how many is the question? Ow! Why did my torch go out? It doesn't really matter. Look at all that meat I got. Okay, are we at the bottom of the... We're pretty close to the bottom corner. I guess let's go... Let's go this way. If we can avoid a lot... Let's put some of the torch down just to be safe. If we can avoid a lot of mining, I just want to get into another area here. I could pick up that torch, but I think it's okay to lose 1 or 2 on the way. We will get a bunch more. Hey, there we go. Here's a goody hut here. And I call them goody huts because of civilization. That's what we always call them when we played Civ, and you get the little villager huts. That could be a nice bonus early game. All right, chat. What do we think we're gonna find? What's your prediction? My hope is still the glider. But of course, who knows? Lots of bats in here. Alright, survey says opal's fine, bars are okay. Green board's actually not bad because I need it. And I'll take an iron pick. That's not shabby at all. Can't even make that yet. I'll also grab some free torches. And we'll see what we can find. Alright, so if I look at my map, where... yeah, we're gonna keep going that way. And see if we can find another little goody hut. And I like to let the bats kind of pile up on me so I can get a bunch at once if possible. Especially when I'm mining. No bat wings, alas. Alright, glitter makes me think we're gonna get some iron over here. Beautiful. Lovely. A lot easier when you can actually see your prey. Nice. Alright, we're gonna have raw meat for days, which means we're probably now at the point we can start thinking about creating crab traps. You know, I'm gonna have to go deforest a full mangrove grove, but crab traps are an excellent passive source of keys. And so that's... No, I don't want that. Where's my spear? Alright. And things like the iron pick, we are gonna not let it expire. Because now we also will have a good use for the repair table early on. Now this is dark. That means it's a gem, doesn't it? Yeah, which I don't really care about, unfortunately. But that is technically my last goody hut, so... What's my... Oh no, there's one right there too. I'm just one key short. Bummer. Alright, well, it's time to run back towards the grinder. And I'm mostly navigating via my map because I can't see anything. So, you know, I only got to go in a few buildings, so I can't blame it too much, but not the best mining run. I will say though, it was successful in the sense that we survived. We're gonna have enough gems to go down another level. We'll make our way back here. All these gators can follow me if they like. Oh god. Not being able to see is taking a toll, so we're gonna go ahead and drop this over here, and we're gonna drop some torches, and we're gonna realize that most of our good foods have run out. Yeah, I can pay. John can pay me for it. I can also grind it to go down a level or two. Although since we're not ready to go down a level 2, I might just sell it to John. Ow, uh-oh. I've got to be careful now. 1 second here, gotta play it smart. Alright, I'm out of combat. Let's sit and heal. That was close. That's the closest we've gotten to dying. I foolishly let the food run out and wasn't paying attention to my buffs or lack thereof. Whew. Alright. We should be okay. We can take out those other gators now. I like how I take out like alphas with 1 hit maybe. But I come down here and little glowing gators get the best of me. That's probably good enough. Alright, that's that one done. And that's that one done. Beautiful. Okay. We'll pick up these torches, we'll pick up that, and we'll leave one torch down as a offering to the gator gods. Alright, again, we're running kind of in the dark here. Oh, it's so much further away than I thought it was. I was like, we gotta be so close. There's another goody hut just to taunt me. But I think we're good now. So yeah, so I could carry this to John for sure. But I'm thinking I'm not going to. Because I want to start getting shards to get to the lower levels of the mines. Even though we're not geared for it yet, I don't think I want to go down there until I have an alpha weapon. And honestly, the only reason I'm still alive is because I ate that burger. So I do have to be more cautious. Yeah, I don't want to go down the levels until I have the alpha weapon, an alpha weapon, and a mining helmet. That's kind of, I think, my criteria for moving on lower. Can I go this way without having to mine again? Yes, there we go. Okay. We'll get that. I was hoping we can get the big gem, but we did not. And I think, honestly, knowing that I can't get any more goody huts, I could stay down here and mine, which would be the wise thing to do. But I think we're going to save there. Because we still have two things we got to do. What are my tasks? I got chat for residents, and I need to cook one meat, which will be easy enough. Since I already did Fletch's task, I can just go talk to her real quick. And then we can go from there. Alright, let us make our way across the waters. Again, should probably do a better job checking for things like sharks and crocs. Oh yeah, let's try to catch a turkey if we can see one. Let's see. I'll have to go get my traps. We'll do that too. I could talk to you, but I'm not going to because I have to do whatever you want, and frankly, I don't want you to tell me I have to go fishing or something in the middle of the night. So, we're gonna come over here. Got less iron than I thought, but enough for what we need. Let's see. I don't have a mining box yet, per se, but we'll get one. Two slingshots. That's wild. Okay. We'll pick up our traps from here. In theory, we're only gonna need one. I just gotta catch one of these dang chickens, and just in case I'm not near a return point, we'll carry that with us. Let's go talk to Fletch real quick. Where is that old lady? There she is. Fletch, come here. I have words with you. I can. What? Oh yeah, I took me to the alpha. I forgot to tell her about that too. Thanks for the money, but also. No, I just need a chat. There we go. Done. Turkeys, though, they're over in like the rainforest, aren't they? I don't think they're not everywhere, so I think I have to run over to the rainforest. Does that sound right? Well, I'll run that way just in case. And if we see one before then, bonus points. But yeah, the turkeys aren't bad because they're just kind of dumb. Actually, this counts as rainforest, right? So there might be something here. There's a bin chicken, but not a turkey. Any turkeys running around? I'm worried the doggos probably ate them if there were. I don't have a net on me, do I? No. I just don't know if I have that moth. Alright, let's keep a looking. Maybe up in this patch up here, I might get lucky in one spawn. Oh, there's one. That is right next to a cassowary nest. I'm not trying to mess with you. We caught the turkey, by the way. He just kind of walked on it. Well, in that case, since we need to honor this, let's go down to here. Oh, no, that needs to be one. But that's not a thing anymore, so we can get rid of that. Cool. Well, that worked out well. Alright, we'll go drop a turkey. And I think that's my take on it. I think with the trapping things, you just have to do it once while it's active. I think that's how we're gonna treat those. Most nights I'll get the right animal the first night, and I'll just be done with it. But that way we're not just spending multiple days just repeating the same task. I think that's one of the benefits of kind of the hard mode challenge, letting things kind of spread out. But since I have a trapping point down, we'll go throw this down. And then we'll make our way back to the base and sleep and save, which would be great. Alright. Goodbye, my friend. Enjoy life as a flying scrub turkey. And who knows, maybe we'll get lucky and I'll eventually get the trapping glider. You get like a microscopic chance of getting when you trap things. Alright, so we're gonna make our way back to our base here. He was just in the way. Sorry, buddy. But I do need to cook a meat, and I put my other meat away. That way we'll have done all of our tasks, and we'll be all set. Put all our nonsense away here. Get some steaks, pop them in. Animal pieces, alright. So we did get 3 bat wings. That's actually not too shabby as far as bats go, to be honest, for one run. We need a lot of them to get the bat glider, but that's probably the easiest quote-unquote guaranteed glider. Nope, that doesn't go there. The green board goes there. Definitely need more storage. If only I had, I don't know, picked up 2 chests. And we'll label these and figure out life later, but for now we're gonna put all of our kind of excess mining stuff in there, and yes, I'm making a shove chest. You know, we have a junk drawer in your kitchen, well, that's my shove chest. I do have a tools chest though, so I can shove those there. Alright, that was a pretty good couple of days in Dinkum. I think we're going to call the stream there. It's been about 2 hours, so thank you for hanging out with me on this lovely Tuesday night. I hope you all have a wonderful evening. I do stream, it seems like lately Tuesdays and Sundays is kind of the goal. So Tuesdays and or Sundays you'll see me streaming, and then videos will be popping up. And we'll definitely be back with more Dinkum and possibly some other games very, very soon. Possibly as early as this Sunday. Anyway, you all have a wonderful evening. Thanks so much for being here, and we'll catch y'all on the flip side. Bye! One day I'll get the stop streaming button to actually work. Goodbye for real.